It's been a wild ride with two back-to-back sell-the-news events shaking the markets. Last night, President Trump signed an executive order for a strategic Bitcoin reserve and a digital asset stockpile. Big news, right? Well, the markets didn't think so and tanked almost immediately. Then came today's crypto summit and roundtable, which, let's be honest, didn't drop any game-changing bombshells. I'll dive deeper into that in another video, because there's still some context worth unpacking. For now, let's just say the market took another hit, though not as intense as yesterday's sell-off. Most of the damage seems done, but some stragglers were still looking to cash out. Let's talk XRP. Less than 24 hours ago, we got news about the strategic reserve. It hit $2.61, dropped to $2.39, bounced back a bit, then moved sideways most of the day. After the crypto summit, it started tanking alongside Bitcoin and now sits at $2.37. Take a look at the Bitcoin chart. Same story. Flip between the 24-hour charts for XRP and Bitcoin, and you'll see they're practically identical. XRP is just riding Bitcoin's wave. Nothing spooky. No need to panic. But here's the real talk for XRP holders. Brace yourself for major profit taking, because this ride isn't over. History suggests XRP could blast dramatically higher. Forget last cycle. That was skewed by government interference. Now, with no suppression, XRP moving in tandem with Bitcoin makes sense. When the blow-off top finally hits, it's going to be explosive. For so long, it felt impossible for XRP to break out. Doubts crept in. Will the blow-off ever come? But now it's happening. The market's testing your patience, playing with your emotions. History often hints at what's coming next. While we can't know anything for certain, chart analysis is all about probabilities. Take this insight from chart analyst Jelly, who said, "Bitcoin pushing for the reclaim again and again feels like a ball being held underwater. Liftoff inevitable." His words capture the sentiment perfectly. Survive today's big news, and the next few weeks could be glorious, hopefully sooner rather than later. Over in the crypto world, social media is buzzing with chatter. Bitcoin strategic reserves, XRP stockpiles, crypto summits, you name it. And now, the much-anticipated news has dropped. But let's be honest, it's no shocker. These are classic sell-the-news events. Here's the playbook. The market catches wind of upcoming news. People buy in, prices trend higher, speculation builds. But when the news finally hits, excitement fizzles, profits get taken, and the market dips. It's just how it works. What we saw last night and today wasn't market weakness. It was human nature in action. A temporary reaction. Not a big deal. Chart analyst Stock Money Lizard shared an interesting take with his 155,000 followers, simply stating, "Bitcoin ongoing consolidation." To him, this is just business as usual in the crypto world. But let's be real, it's got some people on edge. Why? Because the current range for Bitcoin swings over $20,000. What's wild is thinking back to when I first got into crypto. So long ago, it feels like the Stone Age, pre-internet anyone. And Bitcoin back then cost less than a third of this range. Watching how far we've come is mind-blowing. But emotions aside, this is just a range, folks. Crypto does what crypto does. Yes, Bitcoin is volatile, but that's nothing new. History proves it, so there's no reason to let fear take the wheel. Chart analyst Tech Dev nailed it with a recent post. Bitcoin on top, liquidity cycles on the bottom. His message? Stop chasing the latest buzzword or monthly narrative. The cycle is bigger than all of that. It doesn't care. It's a timely reminder with all the hype lately around ideas like national digital reserves, Bitcoin stockpiles, and crypto summits. At the end of the day, none of these narratives truly move the needle. The big picture? Focus on the long-term growth of the asset class, not the fluff. For the first time in history, we have a pro-crypto government, and that's bound to have some serious, dare I say, game-changing consequences. While it might not shake up supply and demand dynamics overnight, who cares? The exciting part is just beginning. Let's talk liquidity. Historically, every time liquidity bottoms out, like it has now, Bitcoin takes a leap upward as liquidity flows into stocks, crypto, and especially Bitcoin. What comes next? The euphoric blow-off tops and wild altcoin seasons we've seen in past cycles. History tends to rhyme, and unless you're convinced this time is different, get ready for the fireworks. Chart analyst Mustache seems to agree. He's been tracking the ETH BTC chart, which is worth a look, even if Ethereum isn't your thing. Why? Because Ethereum often kicks off alt seasons. His analysis points to parallels between altcoin trends from 2015 to 2018, and what's shaping up for 2018 to 2025. The current altcoin cycle may be bigger than the last, but from a technical analysis TA perspective, the structure looks strikingly similar. If history is any guide, we're heading into a phase reminiscent of 2017, and it's shaping up to be massive. This could be the moment Ethereum kicks off the long-anticipated alt season, and if XRP follows suit, as history often rhymes, it might even outpace Ethereum. Chart analyst Ali Martinez highlights a key trend. Whale activity on the XRP network has been steadily climbing for 3 weeks. Remember, whales rarely make the wrong moves. They play the long game. When the signs align, we'll see big shifts, and this could just be the calm before the storm. XRP is heating up, and chart analyst Ali Martinez is back with another update. Currently consolidating within a symmetrical triangle, XRP could be gearing up for a breakout, potentially triggering a 23% price move. Martinez didn't specify a direction, but if the market trends upward, there's a solid chance XRP will follow suit. This setup is on a much shorter time frame compared to the nearly 7-year symmetrical triangle we watched through 2024. Back then, when XRP finally broke out in a bullish market, it skyrocketed over 500%. Another charting expert chimed in, emphasizing time greater than price. He's sticking to his plan. On the next impulse up, he'll take significant profits, likely late April or early May, regardless if XRP hits $4 or $8. His rationale? When charts scream overheated, it's time to cash in. No matter the price, whether XRP is sitting at $4 or climbing higher, it's crucial to have a plan. One thing's clear. Some folks are cashing out and taking significant profits, and that's worth paying attention to. I see analysts who are grounded and honest, and then there are the hype peddlers. You know the type. If XRP hits $5, it's going to $10. At $10, it's flying to $20. At $20, it's mooning to $50. At $50, $100 is inevitable. But here's the truth. The music doesn't play forever, and if you keep buying into endless optimism, you'll eventually get caught when it stops. At some point, we'll hit the peak, and there will be clear signs to start being cautious. When that happens, I'll call it out. What you decide to do is up to you, but I'll highlight the signals when they appear. Right now, though, those signals aren't here yet. So take a breath. This isn't the time for fear. But when the time comes to lock in major profits, don't hesitate. Check out this insight from chart analyst Greg Crypto. The XRP/USD chart is on fire. He's breaking down key price targets for XRP. And here's the scoop. The first major target is $9.70, based on the midpoint of a triangle breakout. If you're aiming for $10, it's smarter to take profits gradually at $8, $9, and $10 rather than waiting for the perfect peak. Simple, right? Greg's advice is spot on, and you don't need to be a technical analysis wizard to get it. Honestly, I'm just an average guy out here, like most of you reading this. My strategy? I buy, I hold, and I wait. Sounds easy, but most people struggle with it. The tricky part? Knowing when to take profits. Stick to the basics, stay patient, and you'll see the results. Selling can mess with your head. It's normal to freak out and wonder, am I selling too soon? Trust me, everyone goes through it. But here's the trick. Be aware of psychological price points. Numbers like $5 or $10 for XRP are big milestones that can spark major moves, but they're also emotional traps. Personally, I aim to avoid them. When I had less XRP, my price targets were sky high, but then I went all in, like irresponsibly heavy. Now, I've got a ton of XRP, and my strategy has shifted. Why? By going all in up front, I took on more risk early, but now I'm happy to sell sooner, even at lower prices. Less stress, less waiting, and I'm okay with that trade-off. If XRP skyrockets 5 times beyond what I sell it for, that's totally fine by me. I'll cheer on everyone cashing in at those higher levels. It's fantastic. But for me, I'm taking the safer route and reducing my risk. That's why my plan is to sell most of my XRP between $5 and $8. Why that range? $8 sits comfortably below the psychological $10 mark, and it aligns with what I consider life-changing wealth. I'm in this for the long haul because I believe in XRP. If we don't hit those price levels this cycle, so be it. I'll hold until the next one. That's the deal. XRP is thriving, and I'm not losing sleep over waiting a few more years if I have to. Sure, it'd suck, but patience is part of my strategy. I'm stubborn when it comes to my investments. I know what I want out of XRP, and I don't let emotions or overthinking get in the way. Markets are unpredictable, and the less I meddle, the better. Sometimes the smartest move is just to sit tight and trust your plan. I'm standing firm on this one. No compromises. I'm as strict as they come about this stuff. So here's the deal. Either I see a convincing reason to sell this cycle, or I hold and wait. Either way, XRP is thriving. Now let's talk targets. Someone brought up $27 as a potential price point for XRP, based on historical patterns. During the 2017 to 2018 bull run, XRP skyrocketed 718%, climbing from a breakout around $0.35 to a local top of $3.4. If we apply that same 718% growth to today's market, we land at, yep, you guessed it, $27. A wild number, but one grounded in history. And it's not just me saying this. Analysts across the board are pointing to similar outlooks. Yesterday, I shared a post from Credible Crypto that really caught my eye. He highlighted XRP's structural similarities to Bitcoin. His chart showed how Bitcoin rallied back in 2023 and suggested XRP might follow a similar path. If that's true, we could be looking at something huge. We've yet to see the most exciting part of this story. A while back, he shared a video, probably from a few months ago, where he had an intriguing discussion with Crypto Insight UK. He laid out why he firmly believes XRP could hit at least $20, possibly even surpassing $30. Bold claim? Maybe. But here's his reasoning. He explained that if ETH were to climb to $10,000, a 2x, from its previous all-time high, which isn't unheard of in crypto, XRP could follow a similar trajectory in terms of market cap. If that happens, a 20 XRP isn't just possible, it's right there within reach. Exciting, right? The potential here is massive, and it's hard not to wonder, could XRP really follow ETH's lead? I truly believe XRP has a real shot at challenging ETH for the #2 spot in market cap this cycle. There's historical precedent, and the momentum feels strong. I also caught the blockchain backer's latest video, and to sum it up, it's all about patience right now. The market's moving sideways, nothing dramatic, just a waiting game. As for XRP, nothing's broken, nothing's wrong. Sometimes you just have to let things play out. Personally, I'm as patient as they come. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't make any buying or selling decisions based on what I say. Always do your own research.